lady who loves you, care for you, holds you. Tastes like this. Mama said it tastes like Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Yeah, yeah, they can do it. They can hear me now. All right, bet. So yeah, I had to switch mics real quick. You know what I'm saying, to get this shit popping. So we on board. We on board now. So like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, I had to I had to put a little groove music, man, to get people's minds off of the travesty that's going on, man. There's a lot going on right now. Every time I look, there's a lot going on. And it's crazy because at the end of the day, it's costly when we destroy our own things to prove a point. You got dudes destroying stores and buildings and all types of things that basically got to do with what type of retribution. You know what I'm saying? It's bugged out. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, I'm looking at it from a perspective like, are these people really, they hit Walmart, kicks and caps, the V. Yeah, I'll be knowing 5A finest. They hitting everything up, man. And what's crazy about it is that it's like so many things that's going on right now, man. Word. I was looking around, and as I was looking around, I'm saying to myself, like, yo, there's mad things going on, yo. You know what I'm saying? He said Family Dollar, everything. Yeah, I know. It's just like what happened a couple of years. Oh, nah, that was a while ago. Doing the riots and all that. Nath Bone, what's popping? Salute. LA up in here. Salute the West Coast. Iraq 152. Salute the 5. G'd up Quinn. They should have run down on the banks. No, Ladybug, what's up, babe? Salute, Ladybug. You be alright. Yeah, facts, beloved. Destroying our own resources has nothing to do with revolution. Meanwhile, when the fire is over, we'll have nothing. That's a fact right there. You know, it's just, I look at it from that standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Salute, salute, Psycho in the building. Salute, Billy up. Brian Crawley, salute. There's a lot of things going on, man, but I'm looking at things from an eye level now. And just to prove to y'all how sometimes things get twisted or people don't get the accurate information, I want to show y'all something, and I want y'all to tell me if what I'm seeing is correct. No, actually, I'm gonna ask y'all y'all to tell me what y'all see. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all tell me, and then I'm gonna tell you what I see. You know what I'm saying? This one here is kind of bugged out. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm just gonna, but this one here is bugged out, bro. Yeah, this is right here. Now this is crazy. Now remember what I said, man. Viewer discretion is advised, man. This one here is off the meat rack, yo.
Yo,
No, Antonio.
they shot him.
Don't. No.
Fuck, bro, what's wrong with you, man? You just want to say something. Shots fired. You got a bus.
You had a gun?
No.
667 Central. 166. 166.
He's putting on his gun. Yo,
No, Antonio.
When I first looked at it, I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I was like bugging out. Like, yo, that's just straight up, like they straight up airing them out. The audio didn't come back on?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at that and I'm saying to myself, like, hold up, man. But then wait a second. When you look at it, and I looked at it about 25, 30 times. It's the same thing of two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I'm saying? If they would have never went at him for such a petty situation, then it wouldn't have turned out that way. And then him, you know, he running around leaving the keys in his car, and he got the hammer on him. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know, this goes back to what we was talking about the other day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a breaking point. If y'all remember, Green Eye Smooth Carrera, salute, Boogie Down Bronx in the building. If you remember, I said this about dudes that was in the full building with me back in the days that weren't built like that. I mean, you know, they weren't popping. It took one incident, and then that's it. From then on, you couldn't stop them. You see what I'm saying? In mathematical, they call it a conversion ratio. You know, I look at it as it's on and popping. Nah, Yonkers, baby, I was saying that happened. Yeah, that happened in the BX. Yup. It happened in the BX, man. You know, I remember when I believe it was Bloomberg who said it. He said even though those stops is wrong, we still come up with things during those wrong stops. Alan Chang, salute. That was his thing back then. He was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, we keep stopping these people in the poor neighborhoods, and most of the people that we stopping is black. and Hispanics and this, that, and the third. But you know, we still getting guns off of them. We still getting this, that, and third off of them. Salute Reginald Brown. You know what I mean? And when when they went in and did the evaluation on that, they were seeing things man differently. Salute, salute. Alan Chan, my boy Alan Chan in the building. Yeah, I believe so too, Green Eye Smooth Carrera. He said, Cat, this keep happening. Martial law is on standby, son, ready to go. You got to understand something, you know, with the version of people and the mentality of people now that's throwing on these suits, man, you got to be very careful now. You know what I'm saying? You always have those dudes that was in the hood that very envious and angry of the people around them because they weren't the type that were accepted by those. Then those people, you know, with that resentment, they go and they join these these forces, should I say. Ron Connie's podcast, salute. Salute Ron Connie's podcast. Patrick Nar Caruthers, salute. Papa Son Money. You know what I'm saying? So it's deep. But you know, these aren't words that are new though. White Bull Terrier salute. These are old words, bro. And I can prove to you that it's been said before. Our only thing is that yeah, Nate Bone said he said, Cat, this was crazy this afternoon downtown. Guys, we've been at back and forth for years. We still with one another today. This was powerful. That's called an energy. That's the energy we felt back then when we identify ourselves by the least of people that you can identify yourself with. For example, there was only about a good 11, 12, maybe 13 of us that was running around twisting, you know what I mean? Clapping stuff. Meanwhile, there's about hundreds of these dudes all over the place. So dudes is on shoot 'em up time. Cause they already know it's either this or that. You know what I mean? Salute Chi Ali. Remember he said that you could get with this or you can get with that. No, that's Black Sheep. Excuse me. But salute Chi Ali. But I'm talking about Black Sheep. Remember they said you could get with this or you could get with that. Okay, Nate Bone. He said the treetop rules and the Santana Block C's were together. It always takes something to bring people together, even when the choice is not of theirs. You know what I'm saying? Look at how they formed NATO and all that. Ray Leon Rivera, salute. See how they formed NATO? They got all these people, North Atlantic, you know what I'm saying? Unity. Yes. But technically, it's not supposed to take these situations to form unity. Unity is supposed to be something that's natural because it's something that's embedded in your heart. You see how in the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them are embedded into gangs through hereditary resources. Like their uncle was Damu. or they aunt was crip, or the grand, you know what I'm saying, or so on and so on. It gets passed through the lineage. You see what I'm saying? So now you got those that been in it so long and they just watch certain things happen. Buffalo Soldier, can the pig that got arrested get touched in PC? I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I seen dudes, no lie, Jab McCaskill salute. I seen dudes, no lie, that purposely sign in into PC to get dudes. Yeah. Dude got drama, like um, for example, you had Ding Ding. Ding Ding had the massacre on Valentine Ave in the Bronx. And when he did that to the people's family, one of the family members came to the courthouse, trying to clap at him, and murked his baby moms. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when you push some people to a point, they coexist because they all feel resentment towards that point that pushed most of them to the point where they at. You know what I'm saying? It's deep, man. Nah, they won't put him in population, Alvin Matthews. You right that about that. They won't put him in pop. In the feds, yeah. In the feds, they'll put him in population. Why? Because in the feds, what they'll do is, in the feds, they'll be like, y'all touch him, we're gonna add you to the case. Y'all doing that for the case. So basically, you know what I'm saying, we should charge you with the same charges they got. That's a fact, Nave Bone. Unity is always a must, man. Let me tell you something about unity. Unity, I'm telling you, if you knew what it was to be only 10 to 12 of y'all going against hundreds, and sometimes you walk, most of the times you was walking to the crib and you was the only one walking in that crib repping something, and dudes looking at you like, huh? Damu, what's that? Yo, why he got a red bandana? What that means? I remember the movie Colors, and you know this, that, and the third. And you walking up in the crib, and you already know the odds is against you the minute you pass that door. Either you're gonna coexist or you're gonna have to twist something real quick. You know what I'm saying? That decision you got to make that once you come in through that door, and you feel the vibe. Vibe don't feel right, you already know. You gotta do what he doing. But when you saw somebody that was repping the same thing as you felt that energy. You got hype, like, oh yeah. If he's repping that, you know what I'm saying, you already know he real right. You know what I'm saying? Because he already know there's a hit all over the island on anybody that's repping this right now. Banks Young Gun, salute. Salute the YGs. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? On some G shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta imagine, you gotta look at yourself and say to this. You know, you walk into a crib and you see somebody else and he there, he's like, oh, word, this, that, and the third. Yeah, oh, okay, you know, boom. But most of the times, that was rare back then. Most of the time, you was on your own. Most of the time, you was on your own. There was no. I remember one time, no lie, I had came back through. And then and they had me cuffed to a dude. I'm riding on the bus. I'm riding on the bus and they had me cuffed to a dude. Hold on, I'm gonna put that one up because I'm gonna talk about that. So they had me cuffed to a dude, and I'm cuffed to the dude, and the dude is talking, and I'm talking. You know, next thing you know, he didn't know who I was, but he got slick out the mouth. I put the beats on, son, with the right, lang, 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 while the bus was in transit. You know what I'm saying? And from then when they uncuffed us and they put us in the pen, then son came in. He gave me the he pieced me and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know that's who you were." Blah 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 blah. This that and the third. I said, "So good, homie. Don't worry about it." Boom. East side. Facts. James Kills. Being known with a rep puts a target on your back. That's a fact. That is that's a fact. That's a fact. East New York, that's a fact. Shout out Pink Houses, you already know. Hey, yo, hold up. So Banks Young Gun said they broke into the White House. Who? Yeah, they wilding out there. They wilding out there. And you know what's crazy about it is I told people yesterday about that book. And this is the type of stuff that was happening in that book. Jason Gilbert said it's lit in LA right now. Yeah, man. You know, again, my whole point of what I say is listen, you know, people gonna be and feel the way they gonna feel. But matter of fact, look at this lady right here. This lady right here going through it right now because of that what's going down. Yeah, I'm gonna show you this joint right here. Y'all gonna be bugging. Watch this. Now peep this right here.
And everybody's talking about now. I want peace now. We can get peace now if we want it now. And the left wing talk about giving the power to the people. You know, anybody knows that the people have the power. All we have to do is awaken the power in the people. The people are unaware. It's like they're not educated to realize that they have power. They put the politicians in power. They vote for the local mayor. The people do it. But the system is so geared that everybody believes that just the father will fix everything. The father being the government. Government will fix everything. It is all government's fault. You know, shake your fist at the government. Well, we are the government. The people are the government, and the people have the power. But we And everybody's talking about now. I want peace now. We can get peace now if we want it now. And the left wing talk about giving the power to the people. You know, anybody knows that the people have the power. All we have to do is awaken the power in the people. The people are unaware. It's like they're not educated to realize that they have power. They put the politicians in power. They vote for the local mayor. The people do it. But the system is so geared that everybody believes that just the father will fix everything. The father being the government. Government will fix everything. It is all government's fault. You know, shake a fist at the government. Well, we are the government. The people are the government, and the people have the power. But we must try.
See that? You know, rest in peace, John Lennon, man. He said that a long time ago. Right? Sometimes, do we really understand the power that we actually have? I don't think we understand the power that we actually have, because if you look at it, matter of fact, check this one out. This one here is really gonna bug y'all out. If y'all think y'all saw stuff, if y'all think y'all saw something, look, check this one out. Watch this.
Or nowhere. Y'all ain't got shit to do with me. Fuck out of here. They ain't got no fucking jurisdiction over us. We're Moors, and they know what this thing means. They know what this means.
Yeah.
Oh, they know what this means. They ain't dumb. They ain't dumb. They know this right to They swore an oath on this. They took an oath on this. Yeah, they took an oath on
Man,
this.
this joke crazy.
No, they swore an oath on this. No, they know. Y'all want to know today?
You don't know the day, huh?
Y'all fictitious state. That's what the U.S. citizens, they fake fictitious. Fake fictitious. That's what y'all are. Y'all got no jurisdiction over us.
Yeah, fuck me.
Sir, they ain't got no jurisdiction. This is our flag. You ain't lying. No, they can't stop you from doing nothing. They get ready to get sued. Get out of here. Get your supervisor. Think you is. All this. I ain't under you. None of y'all's jurisdiction. Fuck out of here.
My man going. Pittsburgh, PA.
Fictitious.
Man threw a flag out this door, though.
I ain't playing this game. Y'all ass is going to jail this time, baby.
He hurt.
I'm going to fire on all of y'all. A memorandum. Y'all don't have the oaths and bonds of 1938. The shit's going to get thrown out on that alone. The oaths and bonds of 1938, the foreign registrations.
See, this is what you need to know. Stuff you need to know, fellas, ladies.
You need to up the game a little bit.
Stuff you need to know.
Going nowhere. They got no jurisdiction over us. None. They ain't got the status. This ain't their land. This is my land. This is my land. I'm a Moor. I'm allowed to travel this land. They swore an oath to this. This is the oath they swore on. They all know it. Need no license. I'm not under y'all's jurisdiction. I'm not under a contract with y'all. There is no contract with y'all. I was just downtown with this same bullshit. Sorry, motherfuckers.
You see, they ain't touch him. You see that, right?
Yeah, more. I got every right to travel from here to Timbuktu. They ain't
Timbuktu.
This, oh, they want it. They want to be the Jews. They want to be the fake Jews. They know what this means. Oh, you know what this means. How they're white.
Oh my goodness.
We ain't going nowhere, baby. We ain't going nowhere.
We got dogs.
Going no fucking where. Oh yeah, I know you going. I know we get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Hey, man, this shit don't even give. I'm not taking it. Hey, look here. No, we don't go for their ordinances. We don't play their bullshit game. Fuck out of here. Like no bullshit games. These fake cops. They're fake and fictitious. Entity, corporation. That's what they stand for. That's why their women love us. Love us.
He hurt.
Nothing. Man, they ain't giving you shit. They ain't gonna do a fucking thing. Motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Man, we got backed up traffic out this bitch. Motherfucking Pittsburgh police out this bitch. Like, this shit ain't no joke, dog. My man threw the flag out the fucking whip. Fuck you. This shit funny as hell. Yeah, I'm recording all this because this shit right here is like, whoa. Like, rob about this bitch. Yeah. Don't forget educated today because they ain't touched that man. You see that? They ain't touched him. Ain't pulled a pistol or nothing.
All they can do is government. I'm not no government employee of theirs. I ain't under none of their fucking jurisdictions. We're Moors. Remember that. We're Moors. We ain't got no fucking jurisdiction over us. And I got Article 6 right here. Look, they got a peace treaty. Look, and all they want to know, they go Article 6 right here.
Man done pulled out all the laws. Oh my God.
They go Article 6. I'm supposed to be set free at liberty, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. They go Article 6 right here in the
Chamberlain.
I'll sue the fuck out of him.
I'm telling you, y'all, it's on and popping everywhere, man. Salute Gemstone the Solid. Facts. King Loopy from the mob. Salute. Yo, it's on and popping. That man had around 9 cop cars all down the block. Threw out the Moors flag. Was talking about, and you know, I've ran into 2 people like that during my incarceration. Yo. Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, I ran into 2 people like that. And they be going ham. Because the way that they speak, right? Now, what coincides within these videos I'm showing you is the way that what he's showing you in his action is what John Lennon was saying in his speech and when he was saying. John Lennon is talking about the power that the people have. He's showing you the power of what the more science is. Gemstone is solid. I'm telling you, yo. He was breaking it down. You know what I'm saying? But I've been around a lot of those people. And you know, I be understanding where they be coming from, because when I was typing up my motions, they used to be right next to me doing their thing, and I used to be bugging out like, and I'm seeing what he's typing, and I'm saying, damn, is that really true? Like the stuff that they be talking about is off the meter. You know what I'm saying? Alan Chang said, was he arrested or did they let him go? I believe they let him go. They let him go. The problem was that it was a traffic stop, and when they went to the door to go talk to the to homeboy, he was like, "Yo, come on, man, why y'all stop? What am I doing wrong?" You know, in the law, they have this thing called what's called reasonable suspicion. Reasonable suspicion is any suspicion that gives you reason to believe that a crime is afoot. At least that's the way they break it down in the law. So that's what most of them say all the time. I have reasonable belief that criminal activity was afoot. And that's how they go and say, oh, this is why this happened, this, that, and the third. You see what I'm saying? The law says they're not supposed to go off whim. But what's the difference between whim and reasonable suspicion? When you're trying to say that a person's reason is law because he represents the color of the law. Jared McCaskill, salute. Ooh, James Hall. All of it is true. Our parents put us under their jurisdiction as soon as they get a birth certificate and social security card. Yo, I wish Church Ab Dan was here because he actually really knew about that. The Moors took over southern Spain and Italy. Okay, Alan Chan. Alan Chan dropping that. Look at that. Alan Chan dropping the jewel today. About that. Salute. Kasim. Kasim, I miss you, boy. I mean, hey yo, that's crazy. You know, so you heard what he was saying. He's saying y'all nothing but a corporation. But you know, that takes us back to gangs in New York, because I remember from gangs in New York. In gangs in New York, what were the police? They were the gang. You know, fact, love you too, Kasim. You know, it's just crazy right now, man. You know, one thing we gotta appreciate is for all of us that's keeping it real with each other, that we stay genuine. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I put that video in the beginning. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you gotta take that negative energy and you gotta push it out. That one person's you can't say it's just that one person's death, because there's many others. But that one person right now at this moment has created a chain, like other chains that has been created, for people to have a reason to say, listen, it's time for us to actually get back to where we're supposed to be at on the lines. Get back to where we're supposed to be at as far as thinking unified and fighting unified. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is knowledge that people need to know. Definitely look. Here's another joint. Check this other joint out right here. I'm about to show you. Look at this one. Nah, not this one. This one here. The reason I put this one on because I always watch this, man. This one here is my joint. You know what I'm saying? He drops a jewel right here. You know what I'm saying? He drops the jewels right here, man, that I think a lot of people should live by, man. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of people that I grew up under when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? You know, these are the type of people that, like I said, you know what I mean, that I look up to when I was younger. Hold on a second. Watch this.
because they know I'm close. And that gives them more reason to love me. But the people that want to do otherwise, they think twice because they know I'm close. And that gives them more reason to fear me.
Is it better to be loved or feared?
It's a good question. It's nice to be both, but it's very difficult. But if I had my choice, I would rather be feared. Fear lasts longer than love. Friendships that are bought with money mean nothing. You see how it is around here. I make a joke, everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny. It's fear that keeps them loyal to me. But the trick is not to be hated. That's why I treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just enough where they need me, but they don't hate me. Because they know I'm close. And it gives
You know what I'm saying? Alan Chan said that was shot at Woodside. Yo, but you know what I'm saying? That's the type. Yeah, that's a fact. Eli Delgado. You know, sometimes these are the things that I like to incorporate in my mannerisms as I continue on to move in life. And this is the reason why I look at it from a different perspective. I don't think we should destroy our own things. Because when you go down the block and you break that people's window that's selling meat and cereal, you oppressing them. How was that retribution for a person that died because he was oppressed? You actually hitting the wrong enemy. You see what I'm saying? It's the wrong person you hit. It wasn't the dude that got the grocery store on the corner. It wasn't the dude that's running the supermarket. It wasn't the small business that was on that through the break through their window. It wasn't. They ain't do nothing. What did they do? It wasn't the house that you set on fire. That's a family that was living in there. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes anger thoughts create insidious actions. I know a lot of people like that. Some famous, some not. Like I said, when I was in Green Haven, the painter was the dude from the Amityville horror joint. He got tripping off of acid one night, killed his whole family. You know what I'm saying? Then Once the trip was over and he realized what he did, now he's looking at himself like he's cursed for life. Like that's something that he'll never forget, ever. Something that it's going to be repeating in his mind for the rest of his life. See what I'm saying? And that's the reason why, that's the reason why I put it in that perspective. You know what I mean? About that, we shouldn't destroy our community, but I'm glad these priests and cops are being destroyed. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, man. Like I said, it's only so much the people gonna take before they start to rebel. You know what I'm saying? KO said all movements need to come together and evolve, start our own policies before it's too late. You know, that is something that won't ever happen, KO. Look at The Walking Dead. Do you see what they portray in The Walking Dead, how you have that certain group of people and they basically take over a building or whatever, and they hold that building down to the T. And then you got other dudes that's running around trying to find food and whatever, and they murking whatever they come in, you know what I'm saying? When there is no law, then you really have drama. You see what I'm saying? Then you really have drama. You know, that's why you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's why at the same time we need more people to use this, man. Learn it. Learn it. The first thing they gave me was the doomsday talk when I came through the system. The doomsday talk. Yo, the conviction rate is this, that, and the third. Nobody wins here. This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we gotta preserve what we have and not destroy it in order to make a statement. Because that's like saying, that's like you having beef with somebody, and before you go to that person that you got beef with, you cut yourself. You ever see somebody do something stupid like that? You can't beat me. Boof! Punch themselves in the face. You can't beat me. Okay, Nave Bone. I see you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Alan Chan. We need to be more cautious of the way that we choose to resolve situations, man. Because we still got to remember that where there's an ending, there's a beginning. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you one thing. There's violations going on, man, and the people ain't trying to hear it. Yeah, Brian Crawley. I'm ready to go to war. Bing, 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 bing. When they get there, they already got an eye jammy, busted lip. It's over. Just to show them that what he made of. Beat himself. National Guard can kill you under the law. That's a fact. I read up on that. You know, those are the type of things I like to read up on just to make sure that I'm abreast of what's happening in the world. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things right there. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out Mad Ronald too. Shout out Mad Ronald, Crazy K, Gunner. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Nickerson's. Shout out Compton. Shout out Athens Park. Shout out Pink Houses. The Bamas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, about that. That's another thing. They got to be careful with their procedures, man. You put your knee on somebody's neck, you already know. Fact, Gemstone, the ghost town, Lakata. And shout out Abdul Shakur. I heard that rap joint that he sent me. That it was litty. We're gonna have to add Abdul Shakur to the team. Yeah, on other notes. We're gonna have to add Abdul Shakur to the team. I ain't gonna lie. Mad Ronald super poor is dangerous. Yeah, Mad Ronald, man. That's a fact, KO. It's my boy right there. I mess with Mad Ronald. Where is Jay-Z? He helped 21 Savage with a lawyer. Oh, yeah, I did hear of something like that, Bay 8th. Salute Bay 8th. Yeah, salute Bay 8th. Gemstone Masal told my people stay safe, stay dangerous. Oh, he said don't stay safe, stay dangerous. Facts. Facts. I agree with that. Gemstone said Jay-Z always helping everybody but New York. Believe it or not, all this racial is a distraction. Does the COVID-19 not still exist? No more social distancing enforcement. Is COVID-19 news anymore? Pay attention, people. That's a fact. With all this that's going on, that's a distraction from this next strain that's about to come through. Look, that's another bad thing about that. All those people getting arrested, you're going into a place that are going through the motions of sanitizing a place where everybody is locked down because they can't be moving around until they have contained the virus in there. Are you going to take that risk? See what I'm saying? We definitely got to be more cautious. But I'll tell you this much. That's something else that we got to get through. We had to get through the COVID, at least one strain of it. We got to get through some more. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things is happening around us right now. You know, so we got to look at what's upcoming, what's coming next. Another movie I suggest y'all see is Escape from New York. For those of y'all that never seen Escape from New York, y'all need to see Escape from New York. Look what they did to New York City. They made the whole New York City a prison. The whole island of New York became a prison. There was no more people locked in bars, behind bars and cells. Nah, they left all of y'all on that island. You know what I'm saying? And basically it was like, yo, you gotta survive. And every man went and picked their little place to live at. Dudes had guns on them. Dudes had all kinds of stuff. They was ready. They'll murk anything that come through. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. We got islands around New York that they use for experiments and all types of craziness. We got an island around New York, Hart's Island, if I'm correct, where they told a person that they couldn't live in New York, and they held her there. With Kurt Russell, that's a fact. Eli Delgado, King Loopy from the mob, we say Gotham City type ish. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But yo, I'm telling you, look at that movie, Escape from New York. Know what I'm saying? And think about it. Look at how they had how they had the streets. Word. It's every man for themselves. And if I'm correct, when your time was up or whatever, you had to make it to the gate. You had to make it to the gate for you to be free from that island. Yeah, that movie old. It was from the 80s, I believe. But that movie's still good as hell, and it's still something to think about. You know, because didn't Demolition have y'all thinking? I know it had me thinking. I used to be bugging when I used to be watching Demolition, man. Because I said, yo, imagine, no more cells. They just freeze you. They only gave him 500 grand bail. Sure. That's about the same bail I had. Yeah, with Kurt Russell, Escape from New York. Yeah, y'all gotta watch that. Yesterday I told y'all a book y'all need to get so y'all can read. And today I'm giving y'all a movie for y'all to watch. It's a good movie. You ain't gotta worry about thinking about, oh, this movie gonna be boring. Escape from New York with Kurt Russell. It's a good ass movie. And I know he did Escape from LA too. Facts. Palado say a good movie. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of these things they put in front of us so that we can think. Imagine if things turned out to be in that form of fashion. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Would we ever win? No, we won't win. They'll just take their people and go to where they already have their stuff set up and leave you down there to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to be smart. Eli Delgado know his movies too. Yeah, Demolition Man was with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. They remember they always a step ahead. When we find out things, it's things that they've been knew. We're over here like, yo, you see that? They like, that was years ago. Know what I'm saying? So we gotta pay more attention, man. We gotta pay more attention, man. No lie. Definitely gotta pay more attention. But yo, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get my night going on, know what I'm saying? But I came through to kick it with everybody and let everybody know, man, ain't nothing but love. And all of us gotta stay consciously up. Yeah, that's a fact, Gemstone Solid. That's what they call a snake crisping. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta stay up, man. We gotta stay up. We gotta stay aware. You know what I'm saying? We gotta practice working this out, working these muscles out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like learning and knowing something new. Trust me when I tell you, man. You know what I mean? Salute to the chat, man. Ain't nothing but love, man. Spartans in the building. You know what I'm saying? If you was up here, make sure you punch that like button. Let them know you was in the building. You know what I'm saying? For facts. You know what I mean? We got an interesting one coming up. You know what I'm saying? Salute, Nate Bone. You know what I mean? I rock with y'all too, you heard? Y'all already know it. You know what I mean? We're gonna be up here kicking it in a minute. Me and the homies, you heard? Facts. We was supposed to do something today, but somebody ain't feeling good. So it ain't happened. But tomorrow we got another special guest, you know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. And everybody stay up, stay aware, be safe out there, man. You know what I'm saying? And remember, we gotta be part of the solution. You know what I'm saying? Not part of the evolution that causes us to be messed up, man. Let's not mess ourselves up. Because if y'all gonna win, the only way to win is to not be messed up. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourselves, man. Stay sanitized. Be aware that, you know what I'm saying, everything ain't the same no more. But be aware that you still got the same objective. Salute, Lucifer the Sparman. You know what I'm saying? Let's stay up.